with the week in politics, the ground where candidates would have to fight it out for 949 council seats next year was laid bare during the week. Gone are the small electoral districts, so too are town councils, and with them hundreds of councillors. The Environment Minister Phil Hogan says this is a big reform of local authorities, but critics say it's nothing more than a cost-cutting exercise. As Micheál Hall now reports.
You wouldn't really know it, but political life in this town is going to undergo its biggest change in 150 years. Town councils are no longer in fashion, so many politicians are entering their final days working on this, the ground floor of democracy. What it all means for this town is that instead of having 9 councillors who meet here regularly, they will instead get 3 extra county councillors. For these councillors, there are some major difficulties with what the Environment Minister is doing, and even many in his own party don't agree with Phil Hogan's approach.
Well, the problem with what Phil has proposed is that it's all couched in very nice, sort of cosy language about more efficiency, integration, harmony, but it's very, very short on detail. And the difficulty with what he's proposing is for Balbriggan, we're going to abolish 9 positions and replace them effectively by 3. Now, the 3 replacements will not be people who will be based exclusively in Balbriggan. They'll have a remit which extends throughout the entire ward, which is Skerries, Balbriggan, Rush, Lusk, the rural area.
Well, I would like to think that I will go for election at the next general election, the next local election. It's going to be very difficult. We're going to have a huge area to canvass and a huge area to work in.
The pictures on the wall point to different times, but will people in this town even realise that their council too will very soon be part of history?
I feel that there will be chaos and there'll be a lot of people won't understand where they can go, who they can contact or what to do. I am actually the longest serving town councillor, and I feel that we have powers regardless of what anyone says. We have the power to represent the people.
And people come to us with their queries about housing, about the beach, local issues, roads. They were able to approach us. They didn't have to make appointments necessarily.
Across the entire country, the new boundary maps revealed the scale of the change initiated by the Environment Minister. Large swathes of ground now make up 137 large areas. Gone are the small wards of the past.
We must remember that councillors are part-time people. The vast majority of them are part-time to do this outside of their normal day job. Some of them are now going to wind up representing areas the size of County Louth.
The Minister's plans have been welcomed in some quarters, however.
I think it'll make the council an awful lot more beneficial for the local areas, that they will have their local areas to look after them, and the main board of the council then will be more policy. I think it's better for the local county councillors that they will have more powers, more resources, and that's what we've been asking for years.
That's the view of a Galway county councillor, while in the city, 3 new extra seats present opportunities, especially for parties hoping to make gains next time.
But that brings huge challenges in relation to the changes of the boundaries, and that brings challenges to the elected member. And what I'd say this evening on behalf of Fianna Fáil is that we'll be out there for the next 12 months knocking on doors and meeting the people, and we will be hopeful that we will make an increase in representation next May, and we will put our best foot forward.
The reality is, though, despite reducing the number of council seats by a whopping 678 and abolishing 83 councils, the detail on how exactly this will all make local authorities more efficient and powerful